Month by Black Sheep.
Flavor of the Month by the Black Sheep, starting now on Amazon Music.
All right, Alexa, stop the theme music. All right, all right. All right, you can stop playing the music. Stop, Alexa. Stop. Alexa, thank you.
No worries.
All right, what is happening, everybody? What is happening this morning with you? Happy Sunday morning. It is December 2nd. It is the first Sunday of Advent. Well, I didn't even know what that is. But happy Sunday to everybody. Happy Sunday. Certainly hope everybody had a good Saturday night. Did your favorite college team win? And let me tell you, these bowl games, it shook down yesterday, and I was on the couch all day long, starting at noon and all the way through midnight. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing. Just me on the couch. I mean, I did run around. I got some stuff. So shout out. I got I don't know if that'll work right this morning. I would screen share, but I got a couple movies. I got Wonder Woman in 4K, which I'm going to start watching here. This is a short podcast. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to watch Wonder Woman, and I've got the Avengers Age of Ultron. Say that 100,000 times. So I've got all 4 Avengers movies in 4K. So I'm good there. I'm just waiting on some of the other ones to convert over to 4K. Ant-Man and Wasp is in 4K, and I think Ant-Man is, but they're not on sale. They did have 3 DC movies on sale for $40, but I couldn't do it. I just can't do it. They had this is Best Buy. They had Justice League on sale for $22. They had Batman Begins, which I may still go buy. Batman Begins has my favorite scene ever in a comic book movie when they were on the docks and he was beating up all those people. Just the sheer look of horror that Falcone, whatever his name was, had on his face when he was just cleaning clock. So shout out that to that. But if you all have a 4K Blu-ray player, and I suggest you get one if you have a 4K TV with this HDR compatible. If you do, there are some really good 4K movie sales right now. I mean, you got no excuses. Some of the movies I've seen, Ex Machina, which I've seen already, I recommend that. That's got Alicia Vikander before she became the big star that she is. It's got Oscar Isaacs is in it. So it's a good movie. It's a drama, science fiction as well. And it's only got like 3 or 4 people in it, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. Highly recommend it. So Titanfall Princess, if you're watching, I highly recommend Ex Machina for your next sci-fi movie. Shout out to Titanfall Princess. She did watch Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and she said she enjoyed it. And so that's what I'm recommending. I'm sure Vieira Tron probably has seen it, but if she hasn't seen it, go ahead and watch that one. That's a good movie. Hell, I may do a watch party on that one. I don't know. It was good. It was only $10. And so yes, I got the Avengers movie, which they just converted those, and it's got updated HDR and everything. So that's what I'll be doing this evening, more than likely, is watching those movies. So I'll be chilling, just hear me and Alexa. So well, shout out to everybody that's here. Shout out to Cyber Dragon, Ian Robinson. How you doing? Jamal Adams, what's happening? Ex Machina with the android. Yeah, yeah, it's a good movie. Yeah, and shout out to Uncompetitive, and a big shout out to you, Grittier Legends. They both supported the church of the Holy Whoop Ass, and I do appreciate it. And so it is what it is, folks. I've got the memory coming, and it'll be the last time I use Amazon because I'm really starting to get some information that Amazon and UPS gave Cindy Hyde Smith, who was this racist woman that ran in Mississippi and won. And I was told I can't that Amazon and UPS gave her money. So I need to check. I'm really trying to find out if it is true or not. But if it's true, I'm canceling my Prime, which won't cancel to the end of this month anyway. So because they send you the thing and all that. So the lady that played Wonder Woman is sexy. Gal Gadot played Wonder Woman. She has 2 kids, and she's Israeli, and she was in the Israeli Mossad. That's why she's able to pull off some of the stuff that she can do. So, because she did a lot of her own stunts. Do I have the Cash App? No, didn't know of such thing as a Cash App. So, what exactly is the Cash App? You have to clue me in on that one. So, but if you haven't seen Wonder Woman, it's a good movie. It's DC's best movie. I didn't like the third act. The third act fell somewhat short, but overall, the first 2 acts are strong. And Carrie, and there was enough in the first 2 acts that you could forgive the third act. So go check that out. Also, let's move on to a good sale. If you all haven't played this game yet, Gravity Rush 2, it is $7. It is $7, and you all have no excuse not to try it. It is good to have played Gravity Rush 1, though. But Gravity Rush 2 is a good game. Came out about a year ago, and it's only $6. So shout out to everybody that's got it, and to try that game because you all need to play that game. It's actually pretty cool. On sale, like I said, $6-7. You get it at Best Buy physical. I'm not for sure what it costs digitally, but you all need to check that shit out. So what else we got going on here? PlayStation Plus December. What I saw, and I left the link in the description here. What I saw, if it's true, was something called Soma, which I don't know what that is, and I forgot what the other game is, but they're available now. Oh, you're like, yeah. Yeah, the Xbox picture. I'm gonna finish the year with that one. I tried to change it up for this month. So that'll be the picture I roll with this month. But what's up, Ice Queen? How you doing? Hopefully you save a pint for me when I come and visit. So you can send you direct money most. Yeah, well, this people have the Patreon and Streamlabs. Somebody sent me some information about Streamlab yesterday. I have no idea what that is. And and PayPal. And PayPal to me is the safest because they actually have a mechanism in place if something goes wrong. And that's why I would use them, but that's my opinion. So there's always Western Union. What's up, Jemiah Dixon? So yeah, all right, Ice Queen's gonna save me a pint when I come over there. Guinness, I'm gonna do a half and half, Guinness and Bass. So oh, you like that doll? Yeah, that's that doll is the and also very close to 900, and when we hit 900, I will give away another t-shirt. And even if you're international, so if you're not in the States, let me know if you want to be in the drawing, because I get it. Some people may not want to be in the drawing that are from other countries, because different things mean different things, So, but everybody is eligible for it, except the person that won last time, William Clemens. He's not eligible for it. But everybody else is. And again, if you're overseas and you don't want to be in the drawing, let me know, and we'll take your name out of it. So we will take your name out of it. So, black people always late. What the hell does that mean? So hey, hit that like button, people. There's like 25 people in here. You all only hit the like button 6 times. Just lazy. So 1.8 is greater than 6. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. So yeah, and we're overdressed. Yeah, Andrew Wilkins is right. But we got the Gravity Rush 2. I highly recommend you all play it. I beat Spider-Man on New Game Plus yesterday. I'm into the Black Cat DLC. After that, I'm gonna do the Turf War. Shout out to Titanfall Princess for getting that for the brother man, and just shout out to everybody that has supported the channel. I can't, I'm overwhelmed by it. So I do appreciate it. And the computer is done. It's just I had bought the wrong memory. I had bought I think, let me type it in. I had bought this memory. I had bought a DDR4 2400 MHZ, but that was wrong. That was wrong for my motherboard. So I got DDR4. I think it's 2611, and that matches my board perfectly. I do want to thank Amazon. If you buy stuff for computers on Amazon, they actually have a thing that says match it to make sure or something like that. So you can put your brand in, which I have Gigabyte, and I have the AB350 Gaming 3 motherboard. So that's the memory that it says to go ahead and have. So that's the memory that I got, and it's on its way. It's supposed to be, matter of fact, it's supposed to be here tomorrow, the first day of Hanukkah. So after that, I'm gonna go and get my black mat that I'm supposed to have, like a rubber mat. I've got the table ready to go, and I'll put the black mat down. I'll put the that connective thing. I don't know what I'm supposed to connect it to. I've got my thermal paste. I have no idea what to use thermal paste for. And I'm gonna go and get the tool set, and that's it. That'll be it. I'll be getting all that on Tuesday because I'm off Tuesday. I got to work Monday, Tuesday, and so Wednesday I'll be getting my tool set Wednesday. I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I'll put it together. Then I'll have to get something called Windows 10 to operate the system, and then I'll turn it on. So hopefully I have it turned on by next Friday. It'll be done, and I'll be downloading a game to it. So I'll download a game. But yeah. So I certainly hope you all are playing your games. Let's see here. Also, all right, Infinity War, because Sick Humor is having, shout out to Sick Humor. He's having such a hard time dissecting Infinity War. The Russo brothers, and I left a link in the description. The Russo brothers did a 2-hour Q&A on Infinity War. Every question that you all need to know about Infinity War that you don't understand about it, they answered it. Now, some they couldn't answer because that directly ties into the 4th movie, and they're not they're not answering questions on that. But as far as Infinity War and what's going on with Bruce Banner and the Hulk, what's going on with how they left some things in and took some things out, how like one of my favorite ones is Captain America was not supposed to be in that movie until the very end when he is in Wakanda. That's when we were first supposed to see him, because the last time we saw him, he was with T'Challa at the end of Civil War. So when they say get this man a shield, that was the first time we were supposed to see him. But they added the scene with Scarlet Witch and then Vision getting damaged to the point where he was dying, blah, blah, blah. So I'm pretty much off all week. No, not really. Well, I work, where we work at, we can work 3 12s, and I'm working 12s. So I'm working Monday and Tuesday. So, and my memory is supposed to be here. I got to tell my neighbor to keep an eye out for it. The memory is supposed to be here tomorrow, So, and what else? What else did I not buy? Did I screw the pooch on? Oh, a sound bar. I screwed the pooch so bad on the sound bar. It was I was laughing. So I now have to wait for soundbars to go back on sale because I decided to try to play the role and get the best deal possible. And by doing that, I missed the best deal possible. So I almost bought one yesterday for $59.99, almost, but I went ahead and got the movies instead. So, but that's it for that pretty much. But I do want to address this fake outrage about Fallout 76. I don't know why people are mad because the company who made Fallout 76 told everybody it was a broken piece of trash. Okay? It's a broken piece of trash. Therefore, I don't know why people are upset. It's like they told you it was messed up. You got it and it was messed up, and now you're mad because it's messed up. That makes no sense to me. I mean, I understand that you all are a bunch of millennials and you think, oh, well, just because somebody tells me something doesn't mean anything. But I'm telling you right now, these people are so stupid that they would ask you directions to the store and you say it's right across the street and they would get lost trying to get there. I mean, because it's not on their GPS. So, it's just, they're that dumb. Is Fallout 76 a terrible game? I don't know. I haven't played it. J-Dub, shout out to J-Dub and All Day, they said it was a good game. They're having fun with it. Other people said it was garbage. So, and I don't know if it is or not. So, but it is what it is. So, but yeah, this was episode 2 or episode 3 of Hit Stop Craig. But yeah, that was pretty much it. It was pretty much a straightforward weekend for me. I played a lot of Spider-Man. I watched a lot of football. The playoffs, you should have Alabama playing Oklahoma, which is a rematch of the Sugar Bowl from I think 2011 maybe, or something like that. And let's see what else. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You should have Notre Dame playing Clemson in the Sugar Bowl. I think the Sugar Bowl will have that game. And it'll just be a playoff game. They'll still have the Sugar Bowl, which Georgia very well may just go to the Sugar Bowl. I mean, hellfire. So, Bethesda should be ashamed using an old engine. No, they shouldn't be. I mean, you can still make the engine work. The problem is the best game running on that engine is Fallout 3. And the second best one they got is Skyrim and or Oblivion. I prefer Skyrim to Oblivion, but not by much. Oblivion is strong. Oblivion is a strong game. That's why it won over 100 game awards and was nominated for 200. I mean, so, it is what it is. So, say it's a hard. Yeah, now, has anybody bought Battlefield and or Hitman yet? Because I've not seen nobody streaming. So, well, shout out to Next Gen. He is streaming. So, no news about the gaming awards are that's all subjective. So, like I said, that's the game. If Spider-Man to use the best game this year that you played, that's all that matters. You do not. The Xbox community is the one that's running around trying to find justification for buying their Xbox, the Xbox X. I just don't get caught up in that. Just enjoy the games. I mean, you got them. The hobby is healthy. Yeah, Morrowind, I never played that, but I heard it was good. They banned him for free speech. No, you can't. All the free speech amendment protects you from is the government. That's it. You all got to understand when you sign your licenses and all that stuff, people are just putting check marks so that they can continue. You need to look at your community guidelines. And I don't know why people don't do that. They think, oh, well, free speech extends everywhere. No, it doesn't. Bethesda is a privately owned company. They can make up their own damn rules. That's reality. That is reality. So you're going to Ghost of Tsushima release date? Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to watch it. I've not watched the Gaming Awards. And I want to say, I don't know if you all remember G4, the channel. G4 had a Gaming Awards show called Euphoria. And then Spike TV did the Spike TV Awards because Samuel L. Jackson hosted it. And that's where we first seen the Mass Effect trailer, Mass Effect 3. And that's it. So if you go back and you type in Mass Effect 3 trailer, Spike TV gaming awards, that's the first time we ever saw Mass Effect 3. So, and everybody, and that was in November. The Mass Effect 3, I think, came out in April of the following year. So, you know, it is what it is. So, Megan Morgan. I don't know who that is. Megan Morgan. God, that sounds familiar. So, yeah, but I mean, the best game you've played is going to be different. Okay, and that's fine. That's why I'm saying that you'll be working. I don't even know when it is. Now, I will be able to watch the CBS award show. That show's a bigger show. That's the bigger show. But it is what it is. So, oh, that was Morgan Webb. Yeah, I met Morgan Webb. Yeah, it was years ago, but I met Morgan Webb. So, I mean, I never met the other guy, Adam Sessler, but Adam Sessler is the reason why these YouTube channels exist. But Morgan Webb was married, and a lot of people didn't know it. And the reason why she would always have to cover up her hand is because, yeah, thanks, Uncompetitive. Appreciate it, brother. Because her ring was so big, she was married to like an actual bigwig at Ubisoft. She was married to like some bigwig at Ubisoft. But she's real nice young lady. But she's the one that said that it was. I met her and I met Olivia Munn. So Olivia Munn was kind of the sex pot. So still is. So yeah, Morgan Webb. It's not that big a deal. So she had one back then. Yeah, she was kind of the first. Her and Olivia Munn were kind of the first pretty, what you would call pretty gaming girls from years. I mean, it's years ago. My God. So, I mean, it was a long time. Best game, BioShock Remaster. If that's what you think, man, that's fine. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Somebody got mad at me because I said it's all subjective. And somebody said, well, if I think Sea of Thieves is the best game I said, if you think it is, I mean, it's subjective. I mean, that's what people are getting into this thing where they're trying. I mean, let me tell you this right now. I don't know what's going to win Game of the Year, but let's just, for instance, say that Red Dead does not win Game of the Year. You're going to have a lot of upset people in the Xbox community because what they want to happen, and I'll just let you know right now, they want Red Dead to win. That way they can say the definitive version of that game is being played on Xbox X. That's what they want to say. And it will be until Rockstar fixes the PlayStation version and then releases it on PC, which everybody knows they're going to do, and they're just playing silly. So Assassin's Creed Origins is your game of the year. That's fine. I almost bought Assassin's Creed Origins yesterday. They had it in a slot that said $29.99 at Best Buy. And it wasn't $29.99. And I took it up there and went off. They said, well, we have it in the wrong spot, so you got to sell me for what it says. And they almost did. But I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to take it back and get a couple movies, and I am not going to worry about it. So, well, yeah. And see, Odyssey is okay. I liked Origins a lot more, but I liked Origins setting a lot more. I like the fact that your wife in that game, all she wanted was revenge. She didn't care about nothing else. Dude was trying to get her to settle down again. Like, look, we don't have to keep doing this. And she was like, they got to go. They have got to go. So, yeah, it was good stuff. So, you know, but yeah, I liked Assassin's Creed so far. I like Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider got no love. Remember when Tomb Raider was coming out? All the Xbox were saying how Tomb Raider was going to be the game of the year and blah, blah, blah. And then Spider-Man outsold it, and they were mad as hell. I mean, they were so mad, it was ridiculous. So Assassin's Creed is getting old and annoying. No, the Mass Effect series is done. I mean, it's done. So you ain't got to worry about that no more. You got Anthem coming out. Then there's allegedly supposed to be a Dragon Age. And then there might be a Mass Effect game. So like Gamer MD83 said, maybe in 2025 there'll be a Mass Effect game. So I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't know if it will be or not. So I mean, but if it is, it is. If there's a Mass Effect game, it needs to be Mass Effect 4. That's that's all I can say. And then they need to connect. They did connect the Mass Effect Andromeda with Mass Effect, the main series. If you unlock all this stuff, you'll hear that they talked to Dr. Liard to Sony about going with them. But Liard didn't say nothing about that during the main 3. I mean, she didn't say nothing. And the only other project that they were allegedly working on was the Leviathan of DISC. But what I got told was that the Andromeda initiative was an exploration initiative that came out of the Earth Defense Forces. So, but you would have thought Shepard, being a Spectre, would have gotten information on that. So, I mean, it's just they tried to do it. They did it. Look, Casey Hudson is back over there at BioWare. He's the main man in charge. He allegedly, EA has promised to stay out of his way, at least for the development of the next 2 to 3 games. So let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. But all these, again, but anybody, Mass Effect is not dead. No, I like the commercial they did on N7 Day because he was the last person. He says, and helping design what the next great Mass Effect adventure will be or something like that. So, and again, the only announcement on N7 Day was that Mass Effect Andromeda had been updated for the Xbox X. It had been enhanced. So all things being equal, and this is what I've said before, if you're going to play the Mass Effect series, play it on Xbox because you can just play all the games in one spot. PS3 does not, PS does not allow that. You have to have a PS3 to play 1, 2, and 3, and then you have to have PS4 to play Mass Effect Andromeda. And again, like I said, if you want to play them in order, play Mass Effect 1, then play Mass Effect Andromeda, then go play Mass Effect 2, then play Mass Effect 3. That at least makes some sense. But that's what I would do. That would keep me sane. So PC is the only way to play Mass Effect. Yeah, well, that's what I've heard. That's the first game I'm playing, Mass Effect 1. So you can play it on the, yeah, that's fine. And again, I'll be playing Mass Effect 1. I guess I'll be able to play it. I don't know. I mean, with the computer parts that I have, I've heard I'll be able to play it at damn near close to 4K. So we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, I'll find out here in a few weeks because this thing is going to start coming together. So we'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, I mean, I do have to get another joystick, and I had to get a flight stick for the computer. So that's it. Those are the things I'm going to start looking for starting probably I don't know when. I need to look for them today because all that shit's on sale. Did you get the entire map? No, I don't have it. No, I don't have it on PC yet, but I will get it. And the woman told me I should be able to get it through the Windows Store because Mass Effect is on it's on the Windows Store. So you won't be able to play Mass Effect at damn near 4K. You'll be playing that doesn't make any sense. You won't be playing Mass Effect at damn near you'll be playing it at 4K 60. That doesn't, what you just said, Fatal Shroud, made no sense. Mass Effect with true 4K. Yeah, well, fake HDR. That's it. I mean, I can't stand that. That's what I'm saying. All the movies, even the 4K movies I have HDR. There is no reason to not get them if they don't have HDR. It's crazy. So, Mass Effect says you can get the Origin on. Oh, that's fine. On Origin, that's fine. I mean, and like I said, that's probably what I'll end up doing. So that's more than likely what I'll end up doing. That's fine, but that's a few weeks off. But I'll be excited to play it. So the entire trilogy, is that coming with the DLC as well? Because that's what you got to understand is all my DLC and stuff is on the Xbox One. So, and I damn near may go ahead and get an Xbox One S just to have access to some of the games, just to have access to that game. Because to me, that's a console game, has always been a console game. So I'm about to set up your new TV. Well, there you go, El Matador. What'd you end up getting, brother? Because, yeah, the TV sales right now are straight garbage. Garbage. I mean, I would wait till next week. There's going to be some more big sales. I'm sorry, week after next. The week of the 10th, that's when your next big TV sale starts. That's the big push before Christmas. So you know you have to buy DLC separate. See, that's garbage right there. I already got the DLC. So for that game, excuse me, I may just get an Xbox One S. So that may be my next thing here. So let me try this here. GameStop.com. Well, I'm not going to do that. Oh, you got the Q6. I think that's what Lincoln Clay got. Shout out to Lincoln Clay. I think that's what he got. So, but yeah, you listen to, you realize how deep in, yeah. Look, Samuel, look. Microsoft did not deliver. Hold on, let me get my drink. Hold on. Yeah. All right. Microsoft did not deliver what these fanboys thought. Let me make this clear: the fanboys thought. So, what's that? What's callers say? L after L after L is what they took. So, I don't worry about what they're saying anymore. But I don't really listen to that podcast anymore. So, but shout out to the people that watch it, and hopefully they have good shows. But yeah, I don't really watch them. So. You can get Origin access and get everything for $5. Really? Well, okay. I'm not all right. I mean, again, that's fine. But there's other stuff I gotta get. Like I gotta get another joystick for the computer. I gotta get a flight stick so I can play my flight sims. So, but again, if they're acting like that, then I just wouldn't listen to the podcast. I mean, that's just. To me, that's me. I mean, waiting for the podcast to change, waiting for it to change is what, and then you all, they act the same way every week. And it's like, all right, well, this is not any good. So, yeah, I heard that is a good TV. I heard that's a good TV. How much money? Okay, but Samuel, understand why. Let me ask you, Samuel, why do you think they're talking about how much money Microsoft makes? Why do you think the Xbox community talks about the money Microsoft makes with Xbox? Just why? Why? What do you think? Put your answer in the chat. So, okay, well, again, Andrew, if that's what she's doing, then don't listen. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, it had P Rock and Ryan on there. Yeah. No games. No, it's because they are afraid Microsoft is gonna cancel the Xbox brand. So if they talk about how much money it's making, it makes them feel better, and they'll say Microsoft, and they're not the only ones that do it. So let's get that out of the way. The reason why people in the Xbox community talk about the money Microsoft makes is because if it's making money, Microsoft won't cancel the project. Okay, does that make sense? Because they're making money. So, and that really is it pisses me off because at that point they're looking for justification. But like I said, I don't listen to the podcast, so I don't care. I mean, the Xbox brand is always up for sale because Microsoft wants to get rid of the brand, but they got to put it in a healthier spot than what it's in because it's not in a healthy spot right now. It's in a better spot than it was. They have a better outlook, but at the end of the day, the brand is for sale. So, Microsoft does not own PC. It's an open platform, so it doesn't matter how they act. Again, when you're in a what's it called? I forgot the name of it. When you're in a group think tank, nobody's going to push back and say anything. So I'm sure if Ryan and which caller were there, P Rock were there yesterday, I'm sure they pushed back on them a little bit. But overall, you can't really do it because it's their podcast. So 90% of gamers on PC use Steam. Yeah, and I also found out most of the people that are on PC that game, they're playing at 1080p. And a lot of people don't. I mean, that's just the real. I mean, the real deal is most of these cats are playing at 1080p. Now, they're playing at maybe 80 frames a second, but they're playing at 1080p. Oh, and did you all see where the AMD 580 performed just as well as a NVIDIA 1060? They've got that up and running somewhere. So, well, yeah, but they're not. It's disposable, but it's they can't guarantee the income. And however many consoles they've sold this generation, you have to subtract 7 to 10 million from next generation, because that's how many people left them this gen. So they're going to factor in, okay, about 7 to 10 million will not pick up the new Xbox. I mean, I know I'm not, and I've had the Xbox One, I've had the Xbox One S, I've had the Xbox One X. Shout out to J-Dub City. But it's, I recommend a standalone 4K Blu-ray player because I've watched the same movie twice in the Blu-ray 4K, and it looks better on the Samsung. I mean, the Xbox one isn't bad. It's a step down one, and it's not bad, but get that Samsung one for like $150, guys. Best money you'll get. So I'm just saying that most people in the PC community do play at 1080p. So I mean, that's most. I mean, anybody playing beyond that is in a different class. So that's just, it is what it is. So so Rand still supporting the. Well, yeah. Again, I mean, like I said, I don't have to try to understand what they're doing over there. So it is what it is. The walls are closing in on them, kind of like what's happening to Donald Trump. So the walls are caving in. Look, everybody is going to wake up one day, and you're going to be able to get Xbox games anywhere. That's what's happening. So, and a lot of them don't like it. A lot of them are upset about it. So you find solace in anything. Why do you think? All right, shout out to Matt's Gaming, but why do you think every time a rumor about Xbox getting another studio, just a rumor, okay? Anytime that happens, they're quick to report on it because it means to them that Xbox is investing in the brand, or Microsoft is investing. Even though Matt Shake, don't smack my booty, said the reason why we're buying these new these new studios is so that we can put games directly to Game Pass. That's what Matt Booty said. So it doesn't matter what they think, because here's what Microsoft is doing. When they try to say Microsoft isn't going to put games nowhere else but on their Xbox, again, it is Phil Spencer, who runs Xbox, who said he doesn't like the fact that there's media locked behind paywalls. Well, not paywalls, locked behind one device. So eventually those games are going to come over to their, whether it be Nintendo or PlayStation. They have to. They have to, because they're looking at maybe an install base of their new Xbox of about 28 million people total install. And so in order to offset that, they can do Game Pass. So, and the Game Pass will go everywhere. So it is what it is. So, damn, 220 80 Ti's. My God. So that sounds expensive. Mets game. Oh man, y'all are terrible. Phil Spencer came out and E3 and said those games will be playable on any device via Game Pass. Well, yeah, any device. Now, what they're trying to damage control is they're trying to say, well, he meant every Windows device. I said, yeah, that he would have said that. I mean, because he's in charge. I mean, he knows where that shit's going. So, and there's a certain spot they need to get to because they don't care. I mean, that's the problem with the Xbox community is that they still are under the impression that Microsoft is competing with Sony. It's just like the YouTuber Grace Randolph. She thinks Warner Brothers is still competing with Marvel Disney, and they're not. They're not. And Microsoft is no longer competing with Sony. Sony is in a penthouse all to themselves. So it's got they did so well that the media, as a lot of people have pointed out, made up false narratives to attack them on to have something negative to say. But that's how good it's going. So, for them. I don't know what an NV link is. Yeah, Gaming Editor, you're right. He never said Microsoft devices. You're right. You're right. And he would know, wouldn't he? But he's not the one damage controlling it. It's like when I put out on Twitter that Gears of War was optioned by Universal. So now they got a writer. It's been optioned. They still haven't got a distributor yet. And Universal wouldn't have put that to be optioned if they were going to distribute it themselves. They're looking for a partner to distribute with, and Sony wants to distribute that movie that they're doing. So they can distribute. Now they can distribute it directly to Netflix. They can do it to Amazon, can come in there and try to get it. That's fine. But Sony and Paramount is a couple of the people that are trying to talk to them. So, and people got to understand it's business. It is business. Who's going to give you the best deal? They don't, like I'm saying, I mean, that's why they say, it makes strange bedfellows. It was earlier, Lincoln. We talked a little Mass Effect for a couple minutes. I always talk Mass Effect. So, you got a 1500X that's worth about the same as a 1X. Really? Really? You paid that much for the 1500X? Microsoft don't want to compete. Minecraft bundle Black Friday. Well, they did. Remember, they also dropped the price of the 1X, which I still think is $399. So, yeah, a Gaminator, you're right, because facts do not compute in their community. So, like I said, they're like, at some point you just have to shake your head and be like, all right, you know what? If I'm on a podcast, because I know enough about Xbox and what they're doing, I can talk about Xbox on any podcast. So I do not need an Xbox-centric podcast. And that's why I put the Xbox up there. Become gamer. That's all there is to it. Become gamer. So, I mean, Max is speculating, and look, to his credit, that's what he says he's doing. And if you're going to have a channel like his channel, that's what you got to do. You got to speculate. I mean, I don't mind some speculation, but some of that stuff is just rampant, off the wall speculation. I mean, I can't condone that. It's like I was trying to say one day to I think shout out to Post Up. He was in the chat one day, and I said, "Man, look, if Xbox comes out, as soon as Xbox announces another console, I'll be the first to start talking about it. But until they do, I don't talk about what a company. It's like the PlayStation 5. Sony has never come out and said, "Yeah, we're making a PlayStation 5." Now, AMD has kind of spilled the beans a little bit when they were talking about the secret sauce that they're working with Microsoft and Sony. So that's about the only thing. And then Luwafa, shout out to Luwafa, was like, yeah, here's the way it was performing. Now, and they've got a couple dev kits out. So what was the final dev kit? I had no idea. So damn, an i7 with the 2080, damn. Now you going for broke. So you hope Microsoft win an MPD soon. I mean, look, think about what was said. They said the Xbox X was performing phenomenally. It's all right now, really, let's pause right there. If it's really performing phenomenally, then why won't Microsoft release the damn numbers? Is that not a simple question for you to ask yourselves? Just, hey, look, if you know, so, oh, Jez is credible. Okay, well, I don't think Jez is credible, but that's my opinion. Okay, now I'm not going to sit up here and tear him down. I'm just not going to listen to him. I mean, that's the best way to do it. I mean, it's like people tell me, I told you all that I thought Venom was garbage. I mean, trash, but if people that like it, it's subjective. I mean, I think it was terrible. One of the worst movies I've seen since Jonah Hex. With that said, if you like it, then you like it. I'm not going to try to talk you out of it. So the 570 is so gorgeous. Well, I got the 580. So selling 10,000 more consoles. Well, they were going to, because they had deals running on them, which is fine. I mean, it's not all right. This is what I tell people. If all you want to do is play multi-plat games and a handful of exclusives and you don't want to build a PC, get an Xbox X. I mean, that's all I can tell you. Get an Xbox. You know, if you want to play really good exclusives and then have access to the same multi-plat games, then buy a PlayStation or a Nintendo Switch. It's not hard. I mean, people have made if you are a graphics guy, a performance guy, and you want to play multi-plat, then you need to game on PC. Even if you go buy one of those iPower joints, you know, because you all can go in and they got some of those iPowers in there. They've got the i5 in them and you know, in a 1070 Ti and all that stuff. You all can find those for like, you know, $700-800. Now that's without the monitor. They don't tell you guys that. They don't say, oh, well, the monitor's separate. And then next thing you know, you're spending another, you know, $300 on a monitor. So what's up, Carlos? How you doing, brother? So see, I've got the EVGA DG7 series. So I hope that all my stuff that I got can fit. So doesn't it come with a cooler? So am I using a liquid water? Oh, you're talking to Jemai. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the cooler, I got something called a Wraith Spire cooler. Now, here's a good deal. The Ryzen CPU, I think the 2700, it was on sale at Best Buy for $189. I should have bought that one. Matter of fact, I may go see how much that is right now. So, hey, Alexa, how much does a Ryzen 2700 CPU cost? I just want to see if she knows.
Oh,
doesn't
know that one.
So doesn't know. All right, well, Andrew, I mean, I get it. Jez Gordon is not credible. I understand that, but constantly talking about him, you know. He said Scalebound was doing great. Well, my understanding is Splinter Cell, there is a Splinter Cell build, but it's Ubisoft. And Ubisoft could have built some type of demo for it. But yeah, to me, release all those. But see, it's not up to Microsoft. Microsoft doesn't own Splinter Cell. You know, when Splinter Cell was first being published, you had to have the OG Xbox. I mean, so that's just that's what's disappointing about it. All right, it's 300. Okay, well, see, look, that's why Black Friday, you all should have gotten this shit. That's why I should have gotten it. That's all I can say. The 2700G, I think, was $189.99 on Black Friday. So I missed out on that one. But the 1060s and 1070 Ti, they never went on sale. Somebody yesterday bought an RBG keyboard, which that's the next. You know what? I do need to buy one of those. That's what I need to buy next. So I may go up there and buy that later this afternoon. So I don't know what OBS is, so they can wait. So, but yeah, so check out that Russo Brothers Infinity War thing for anybody who's having issues with Infinity War. What's up, 901? 901, I'm pleased to report that on December 3rd, I'll be at work, but my RAM should be delivered, and then I will go get the rest of my stuff on Wednesday. I need a rubber pad, I guess. All right, so when I put this thing together, I need a rubber pad, I need a flat surface, and then I need, I've got the, what's the name of that? Shock absorber thing, whatever that thing, anti-static thing. And then I just need the tools. Is that it? I think all I need to get is the rubber thing and then the tools. I'm going to go get that here soon. Well, they said a rubber, yeah. Who will build your system? Me, I'm trying to. I mean, I'm going to try to put the damn thing together. Well, I'm just telling you, when I've seen people build them, they've had a rubber pad that they're standing on to help reduce static. Oh, I've got a screwdriver, so I'm good there. But I need a little one, right? I just need a Phillips. All right, Spartan guy, if you think tampons are made out of rubber, you got an issue. So, but yeah. So yeah, I've got a Phillips, but I want to get the little. I need to get a new tool set anyway. So leave me alone. So yep. So I will be putting that shit together and trying to watch somebody else do it on the computer. It's gonna be hilarious. So, but I've got the EV. Let me write that in here. I got the EVGA DG. Whoops. Right. EVGA DG-7 power. That's what I got. Ratchet screwdriver set. All right, that's cool. I've got one, but I want another one. Your lab's an old wooden table, a concrete floor. No, well, I've got a carpet. That's why I need I need something to stand on to do the build. So, and it's not that big a deal. It's just a rubber pad. So yeah. But yeah, well, I'll tell you what. Let me you build so many PCs and never had so much static it would affect the PC. Well, but I also, before I need to start, I gotta get in touch with Sick Humor because he may know somebody that can send me the Windows 10 program unlocked. So because that's the one I want. I want the Windows 10 program unlocked. So if anybody has an end on that, if not, you know, you do have, yeah, so you already have Andy. Yes, that's why I said I need to get that rubber pad. And it just needs to be a basic. Hell, I may be able to go to our maintenance department and get a rubber pad. So, or you can hook me up with a rubber pad. That's good. So, if you're talking about Windows 10, then let me know. Contact me via Twitter. I'm off on Wednesday, so that's when I'll have everything, and I'll be over here struggling. So the struggle will begin. I don't even know where to start. But I'm gonna find out and I'm gonna do it like I said I was gonna do it, and then I'm gonna die. Oh, Windows, yeah, that's great. Yeah, just hit me up on Twitter, man. That'd be fantastic, Beto. I appreciate it. So, what else? Oh, that bedwetter left a comment in my section. Everybody knows who this dishwasher is, and I'm just gonna let this dishwasher know. No more content. No more. I mean, I'm not gonna block you because that's a bitch move. That's what you do, but any more crazy comments, we're gonna have a problem. And I'm just gonna leave it there. You know, there's just so no more comments. You just need to shut up and keep going back and forth to Disney World like the 5-year-old simp that you are. So you downloaded Windows 10 iOS off there. How do you all download that? Oh, never mind. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Never mind. Forget I even asked it. So somebody just hit me up on Twitter, and we'll do that. So hopefully that tower, hopefully now, is this EVGA tower, Jemiah? Is that pretty good? You got wood floors. So, but is this tower, it should be big enough to hold the house? Is that what it's called? To house this thing? So, yeah, because that's what I'm talking about. And let me tell you this right now. This would not have been, I have not. And I'm disappointed nobody has played Battlefield, nor have they played the new Hitman game. Very disappointed. I'm very disappointed. So you know. So if you all want to play Battlefield, let me know because it's on sale for like $38. Oh, no. I'm not saying it was illegal at all, Gaminator. I'm not saying that at all. So you're not into MP. Well, it doesn't. Well, I mean, I want to play the Hitman game more than anything, but it's like $60, and I don't know how many missions are on there. I bought the last Hitman game, and it only has 6 missions on there. Now, let me tell you, those missions escalated with difficulty to a grand scale. I'm talking about to a grand scale. So, you got Battlefield 5 and you like it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go buy it today. That's probably what I'll do. No one wants to be playing old Hitman. This is the new Hitman game. This is the new one. So, and but I like the Hitman series. So I like walking around and using the let's see here. I like walking around using the silver ballers. Yeah, the Hitman 2, that's what it's called. Yeah, Hitman 2. Which there was already a Hitman 2 years ago on PC. So that Hitman that came to the PlayStation years ago, I think it was just called Silent Assassin. That was a combination of Hitman 1 and 2. They combined everything and just called it Silent Assassin. They put it on PlayStation. So buy it off of G2A. Ian left. Well, maybe. For $30. I may do that. But like I said, I'm looking at some other stuff for this PC. I got to go get that rubber pad just in case. Of course, Lou Waffle's got rumors and stuff like that. I don't repeat the rumors because some of it may not be true. And a lot of the times you get information and they will give you information, say, well, you don't need to talk about this. And that's kind of the way you cultivate the relationship. Somebody gives you something, you sit on it, and they say you got to sit on this, you sit on it. So, but nobody wants to play that. We got a lot. Well, those are the 2 new games to play. But I got to go find Nier Automata because I'm going to finally get my hands on that. I'm going to play Persona 5, and I'm going to start there. And I got to get Yakuza 0. Yakuza 0. I got to go ahead and get that one too. So I'll probably start with Yakuza 0 because I got Yakuza Kiwami for free. So, which I think, I don't know, is just, people keep telling us a remake of this and this is that. So, but all right then. You just got DQ. DQ 11 is still on sale, guys, for $29.99 at Best Buy. So, yeah, I have not even started Persona 5. I know that's a 100-hour plus game. So, but guys, I'm going to jump off here. I've been going for close to an hour. So, yeah, and my Alexa's already told me I'm supposed to go look at some watches today. So, but yeah, I need to get that Persona, but I got to get the rubber mat first. So that's the next thing I'm buying. You can get Yakuza. Well, I don't have Steam. So, but yeah, if I can find Yakuza 0 for $20, $25 on a cart or disc, that's fine. So peace out to everybody here. So peace out to you, Fatal and Andrew, and who else has been here, man? Gaminator, everybody's come through. Lincoln Clay, KIOP 901. Big shout out to everybody. Give a big special shout out to 901. He's the one that donated his $580 to me. Carlos Fernandez, what's happening? What's happening? So, but yeah, shout out to everybody that was here. Thanks for coming by. I'm going to bounce like a check. And I will talk to you guys later. And remember, become gamer. Take it easy. Peace.